everybody, Kathy and Annette here. We're sorry for the delay. Wish you guys could have joined us yesterday for the retailers class. It was a lot of fun. We kind of wanted to shoot a little video for you and give you our rollout for 2015. Doesn't mean these are the only products that we're going to roll out this year, but this is just the start of the new year, so we want to get it started right. Here we have pre-made glazes. You have a dark brown, a black, and a white glaze. I know a lot of you make your own glazes. That's fine. You can continue to do so, but for a lot of people that just don't have time, this is a great way to be able to buy this, get this in your booth. This only comes in the 8-ounce sizes, so your customer will have, enough to do a project. And we used them yesterday, and the retailers did comment on the fact that they seem to be, they like the consistency better than making their own. So you might want to give those a try. This is the aging wax, which is actually our dark wax. We love it. It's kind of a one-step process. They're going to paint the piece, use the aging wax to either change the color of the paint or to age it, and then they can literally buff and they're ready. They just use it like regular wax. Now, if they're doing a dining room table or something that's going to get a lot of wear, we do recommend a coat of clear wax over the top of that and a good buffing. But you can use this by itself, so it's like a one-step process, which is really, really nice. This is our countertop base coat. This is really new for 2015. What this is a countertop paint made specifically for countertops, and it does have a bonding agent in it. So that's why it's a little more durable. It's quite a bit different from just our regular paint, which is of course an additive base paint. These are our new colors. We have Scarlet and Java that we just rolled out. And so we made a little color board for you so you can see how rich and beautiful that color is. Everybody is loving these colors. The retailers, just all of them, chose yesterday to use Scarlet and Java. This is actually Fireside and Scarlet, and over here we have Java. And the Java is a great alternative for customers who don't want that really black, or they don't want the espresso brown. This is like a blackish brown. It's really, really a nice color. All of these have great coverage too. Then we have a couple things that we added for your customers. Again, a lot of people, they spend a lot of money for a good brush. They want to be able to take care of it. This is a multi-use cleaner that you can purchase, and they can clean their brushes with this, they can clean their cabinets with this, or their countertops with this. This is actually a brush conditioner, and this just takes a little bit of this conditioner to keep that brush supple and soft. Smells good. So that's the brush conditioner. This will last them a long, long time. Then we decided to bring on board a lot of people want that super high shine. So we decided we were going to bring on board we have the matte liquid wax, which is basically like our previous liquid wax, the original one. And then we have this one that's called a super gloss. 2 coats of this, and they're going to have a high, high sheen. It's really a great product. Annette's used this at her house, and she just loves it. Annette, tell them about the super gloss.
Oh, super gloss. Well, one, it's a one-step process. I don't have to apply the paste and then buff it out to get that super shine, which is what I like. And I have, 6 kids and tons of animals, and I redid my dining room tabletop, my stereo cabinet, my my crap grabber wall, as I call it, haha. But it's a half wall that gets a lot of traffic. Purses get on there, drills get on there. And I used it on that and my bathroom cabinets, and so it eliminated all of that need to buff at the end, and it has a super beautiful shine.
Yeah, and she also just painted her bathroom faucet.
I did. I painted the bathroom faucet using the Java and using bronze to dry brush on, which gave it that brushed nickel look. It's currently in trials, but so far so good. No chips, no nicks, no bubbling, none of that. And it's a high traffic area. Again, I got 6 kids. When you have that many, you've got lots of water.
So we're watching that, and that may be something we're able to add to the DIY and the bathroom and kitchen makeover, and how exciting would that be? So we'll keep our eye on her bathroom faucet and see if that really works. I mean, that eliminates basically calling in a plumber, changing out a faucet. Faucets are expensive. So, you know, we're finding more and more people using the products for countertops, kitchen cabinets, ceiling fans. So now if we can add in faucets to that, how great would that be? And they've just got a complete bathroom and kitchen makeover from Plaster Paint. The thing that, let me talk about our brushes. This is of course, you all are familiar with this brush. This is our Skoda brush that we previously have used, and we still do have these in stock. We're adding what we call our signature brush. This brush we love. It has got a flat end on it instead of the beveled end. For me, what I found, especially painting inside of a cabinet or something, I don't get that beveled tip end on there, and it holds a lot of paint. Also, these are really universal because you can use one for waxing, you can use the other one for painting, and then of course you can use this with a liquid wax as well. So instead of having to carry, you know, 8 different brushes and 8 different sizes, you could actually just have, you know, 10 of these in your booth and just call it a universal brush. So we're really excited about that. These are actually going to be personalized. They're going to say Plaster Paint on them. So if you order them right now, they won't be personalized, but in the near future, as you start getting these, you'll see that they've got the Plaster Paint logo on it. So that's that. And the big rollout for us, and that's been really successful so far, is our countertop kits. And sometimes you probably see things on our Facebook, and you're like, I don't have that yet. Why don't I have it? It's not available for me to purchase. When we're doing test markets, we'll actually put it out in our market here. We want to get feedback from the customers. We want to try it. We try it here. We try it at our homes first, typically. But then we want to get it into the market and get customer feedback. How easy was it for them to use? What's their thoughts on it? So we're happy to announce that we're ready to roll this out to you. This countertop kit is really cool. It comes ready to go, so a person can purchase this. All right, this is one thing that we're really super excited about this year. Like we said, you might see things on our Facebook pages, and you're wondering why you haven't had those products yet. And we've just finished a test market on this. We tested it at my house. A couple of customers have tested it. We wanted to get feedback from the customers. They love it. The ease of using it is great. It comes in a complete kit, so they can buy this kit from you, and they can go home and start it on their bathroom or their kitchen formica. And what is in the kit is, could you get me those 2-inch brushes? I think they're laying back there on that shelf. I'm sorry. Sorry, I think we were playing with this kit yesterday and we took the brushes out. So this is everything that comes in the kit. Look at the little Garbanza bag, and then they get the, they're going to get the sanding sponge. And what this is for is after they clean their countertops real good, and that's all on the instructions. After they clean the countertops really good, they're going to lightly sand it back and forth. And then they're going to go ahead and they're going to get 2 brushes. So they'll have one brush to use their countertop base. So they'll brush on their countertop base coat. And then these are their accent colors, and this is all going to make a little more sense when we do the demo video on how to do countertops. So they're in these cute little squeeze bottles. Everybody loved them yesterday. They wanted to buy these. We're like, no, you can't buy these. They just come in the kit. These also have the bonding agent as well, so that it's all really durable. And then this is your design sponge, which allows you to create these gorgeous faux granite countertops. And they're just so easy. I can't even tell you. It's just amazing how easy they are. If anybody was to ever damage their countertops after they did them, going back and fixing it is a breeze. One of our retailers yesterday, right after she had finished hers, she scraped something across it. Of course, the paint wasn't cured yet and dried very well, and got a big scratch. And we just, within just a couple of minutes, just relayered some paint on there and put the finish back on it, and it was done. So I thought, okay, well, that was good to know, because people at home are going to have that happen, I'm sure, from time to time. One thing that we're asked, will these hold up for heat, pots and pans, water? The multi-layer look like this is awesome because it doesn't show the watermarks. Also, if you get some little imperfections, these are actually just done on wood boards. These are just cabinet doors that we've actually created this look on. So to do this, to recreate this on Formica is super easy. But the multi-layered look like this is really great because, like I said, it's not going to show those little imperfections when they, drop hair on it in the bathroom or get hairspray all over it or, water. It's still going to look great. This, of course, is our original dry brush countertop that we rolled out, so they can create any of these looks. The dark one, we're going to have 3 kits. You've got a toasted marshmallow, which is going to be your light color. Then you're going to have a latte ice kit, which is this color right here that everybody seems to just love. And then this is actually Java, which this countertop would be beautiful, we think, with sweet cream cabinets. This one would be great with Java cabinets. This, of course, is just very neutral, probably would work for anybody. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back and do a demo and show you all how to do that. Hi there. Okay, we're back. We're going to give you a countertop demonstration. And what we've done is we took just a wooden door, and we painted it in the latte ice base coat, the Java base coat, and the toasted marshmallow base coat. And these are, of course, our countertop paints, which have the bonding agent. So we just painted that on there. Now we're going to, remember I told you that these come in your countertop kit? And the reason that they come like this, through trial and error, we found that to create this granite look, you need to put your paint on your plate like this. The reason is, when you take your sponge and you go down onto your plate, you just want to push down and pull back up. And what you're looking for is this zigzagged, uneven look. You don't want to wipe your sponge in there. You also wouldn't want to take like a 4 ounce or an 8 ounce and pour your paint on here, because then what's going to happen, actually happened yesterday, I was glad that the retailers got to see it, then you've got this big glob of paint on your sponge and you don't get this effect. You get a completely different look that doesn't even look like granite. So that's really, really important. Again, that's why these come in the kit like that. For ease, we're just going to use our big party paints. But, so then all you're going to do is you're just going to start layering, just moving your sponge. There's no, exact pattern that you need to put on here. You're just basically going to push down and pull back up. You wouldn't want to smear this in. If you did a little bit of smearing, it's no big deal, because as we know, granite is just many, many layers of different colors, and it has all different kinds of different characteristics in it. So that's what we're going to do for our first coat, and that was actually bronze that we started with. You're going to want to have 5 plates to get your look, and then you'll just move on to the next color. So then the next color we're going to do is going to be pearl, and pearl, of course, is a white shimmery, pretty paint. We do like the metallics on this as much as possible, because it gives them that extra sheen like the granite has. Again, you're going to push down, come back up, you've got this zigzaggy look, and you're just going to go ahead and go right over the top. The whites and blacks really show up a lot, but if you get too much on, it's not a big deal. You just continue to layer until you get this look of granite. I actually love to do this. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to do that. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to our next color, which is going to be our black tie. Again, we make the zigzag, very important. Take our sponge, push down. These sponges are very easy to wash out. You can run to the sink in between your color layering and literally rinse that out with hot water. Take a paper towel and get all the wetness out of it, and then just go ahead and continue to layer your colors. So now we're going to go ahead and go with our black. There's 5 colors in your kit, and it really doesn't matter which kit you get. You basically get the same 5 accent colors to create your granite. The only thing that's going to be different is going to be your base coat. So So when you're ordering your countertop kits, if you just indicate you want the Java countertop kit, the latte ice, or the toasted marshmallow. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go to our next step, and we're going to use some latte ice. The zigzag again, push down, zigzag look, and we're just going to continue to do this. And you can start seeing it take shape about halfway through, and it's like, ah, there it is. There's that look I was looking for. And again, if you get too much white, maybe you don't like as much white, you want a little more dark, you just continue to layer that until that look is just like you want it. I'm going to move on to toasted marshmallow. No, I'm sorry, champagne. We don't have toasted marshmallow in the kits. This is going to be your champagne, which is shimmery, beautiful. We're going to use that. And I am going to pause for just a second and go rinse out my sponges, and I'll be right back. Should have grabbed some more sponges.
While Mom is rinsing out her sponges, just to kind of keep you in mind, with the countertops and the look that you're getting, that faux granite, you can do bench tops, you can do, you know, even cabinetry. Think about your kid's first apartment dorm. Have fun with it that way. You know, grandma's house that needs an update. Let's do an update. Make her happy. Do those sweet cream on those countertops, and then use the countertop kits to redo her counters. She doesn't have much wear. I mean, there's not much use. And so at that point, she gets a brand new kitchen for very minimal cost. And she's back.
And we're back. Okay, now we're going to add our champagne and push down. Got the look, and we're just going to start putting the, whoops, I got a little too much, but that's okay. You're going to see that that's not a big deal as we layer. It's really good too if you have an extra plate that you can kind of daub, or a paper towel, so you don't do what I just did there. Daub it off if you think that, you know, you've got a lot of paint on here, especially with your lighter colors. Just daub that off a little bit. But we're going to come back and fix that. It's not a big deal. Sometimes it's good to be able to see those boo-boos at home so you know what to do when it happens to you. Alright, so as I'm looking at this, I'm really liking it. I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little more bronze over here and probably a little more black through it. So let's get the bronze. Got our sponge, push down, come back up. Now I really got a lot of bronze on there, so I'm going to be light-handed. And what might be making it pick up a lot more paint too right now is that I just washed them out and they are damp. Okay, so we've added some more bronze, and then I think I would like to go ahead and add some more black. So I'm just going to flip the sponge over, use the back side. Once we get this look down that we like, we are going to then simply let it dry. And because you're putting on little amounts of paint at a time, it dries real fast. Then all we're going to do at that point is we're going to take our super gloss that's included in the kit. We're going to brush on a nice coat of it. We're going to let that dry overnight. And the reason, it's going to be dry in just about 15 or 20 minutes, but the reason we like to let it dry overnight is just to kind of cure that first coat completely out. And as it cures out, then you're ready the next day to go ahead and put that final coat of clear gloss on it. You can see what we're creating here. Very simple, very easy. We could continue just to add more colors, more layers. Now I want to go back and fix this because that kind of looks like a bear paw to me. Somebody scratched it right there. But I'm going to fix it, and how I'm going to do it is I'm going to take the base coat color, which in this one is Latte Ice, and we're just going to add more of that base coat color until those lines kind of disappear. So we'll go down in the Latte Ice, get that, and just kind of go over that. And it's really starting to come together. And when you put that shiny coat on there, you really get that faux granite look. So we could add more champagne here if we wanted to. We could add more champagne over here. I think if we look at this countertop that we did, we can see that it had quite a bit of champagne on it, which made it really, really pretty. And that's this Latte Ice look over here. So I'm going to add some more of the black to this and a little more champagne just to kind of give it more of that look. So there's our black. We're going to add quite a bit of that. And then again is our champagne, which is right here. And we're just going to add some more of that. And there we have it. We're going to let that dry. This is more of our neutral color here. This, of course, is our darker Java look. And over here, of course, we have the Latte Ice. And as you work with these at home, you might take a board and just kind of play with it until you get your technique down. But as you can see, there's really, I could just continue to layer colors until I really, really liked it. I could add a lot of bronze. I could add a lot of black. Until it's really just the way I want it to be. And then seal it, and I'm ready to go. Okay, so we've applied one coat of the sealer, the super gloss, and as this dries, these colors are just going to start popping out and getting really vibrant. So they went from that dull look to this, and they're going to get really nice. Like these over here, as you can see, we had already finished these, sealed these out with the super gloss. So that's why these colors are so much more vibrant, and it looks so much more like granite than these did after we finished them. So it's really, really important to use that nice high sheen to get that faux granite look. And you're going to want to do 2 coats. We're going to do our first coat, and we're using our new signature brush. Works great with the liquid wax. Just brush that on. And we're going to let this first coat set for 24 hours, as we said before, and then go back and put a second coat on. But it's really, really you're gonna see this just start almost before your eyes start popping out as it starts to dry. So, and what we tell people is this is not a forever countertop. This is a for a while countertop, as we like to say. It's great for people who maybe want to remodel in a couple of years, or they're going to sell a home, or maybe it's a rent house and they're wanting to update that inexpensively. And so this is a great product, a great way to go for them to be able to update those kitchens and bathrooms, and just really inexpensive. They will want to let this cure out once it's dry. We tell them if you've got a second bathroom, let that first one sit for a couple of days. If it's your kitchen, obviously you need to go ahead and use it, and that's fine. Just no heavy use or cleaners for a while. They want to also keep in mind it is a painted surface. That's what we tell them. To use care you would want to take care of it. If they do get a scratch on here, a deep gouge or something, they dropped a heavy knife or something on it, it's easy to fix. They're just going to go back and do those steps again. So that's it.